Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Michael, your host. I hope y'all are having a really good day. Hope y'all are enduring the isolation, quarantine, whatever it is. Hope y'all are enduring it quite well. Today, excuse me. Today I'm going to cover a few topics. This is going to be quite a lengthy video because I have a lot to talk about. The first bit of information that I have to talk about is Onion Boy. Onision. James, Greg, Onion Boy, Baby Carrot, Joker, whatever you want to call him. He is back with an OnlyFans account. Now, from what I've gathered, OnlyFans is an adult content website where Onion Boy is bragging about being able to show his baby carrot. I just got finished watching a couple videos about it. He was offering 50% off, probably as a way to just get people to subscribe. I do not personally have a OnlyFans account. Don't know if I will have one, but woo! Apparently, I have missed some stuff about Onision recently. I missed the fact that his Instagram was shut down. Whether his Twitter is shut down or not, I don't know, because little Greggy Poo has deleted me, and he deleted me or blocked me a few months ago. Apparently, I hurt his feelings. So, yeah, so he's made an OnlyFans account so he could put out adult content. And Greggy Poo, let me tell you something, okay? Alright? Just because you go to another platform to make shitty content, which, let's be real, if y'all see some of his latest videos here on YouTube, they're shit, okay? The animation, I've seen better animation on a PlayStation 1, okay? The avatar he created is creepy. He even says he's a creep, okay? So, anyway, yeah, little Greggy Poo has made an adult content page on OnlyFans, and I don't think that's going to stop his behavior of creeping, grooming, because, come on, folks, let's be honest. How hard is it to get into an adult website, okay? I mean, they comes up with a screen, you must be 18 or 21 to enter this site, yes or no? Yeah, duh, okay? I mean, yeah, I've done it when I was under 18, okay? It's not hard to get onto adult flag content websites, okay, Greg? James, Jimmy Poo. So, yeah, these kids are still going to be able to get onto the OnlyFans and start their OnlyFans account so they can follow your content. Why, I don't know. They must be mentally deficient to think that you're anything but a dick. Alright? And this is what's going to happen. Mark my words, okay? Mark my words. He's going to get on there. He's going to be putting out this adult content that he says he wants to put out. He's going to start talking to some of these people that, you know, some of these chicks that, you know, that hit him up. And the same thing's going to happen. He's going to start grooming these people on OnlyFans. Okay? And a funny thing about Greggy Poo, Jimmy Poo, or whoever the hell he wants to call himself nowadays, all right? The funny thing about him is he claims that Kai is non-binary. It refers to Kai as his husband, yet the only people he's accused of grooming are women. Alright? That boy is not bisexual like he claims to be. He's not homosexual. He's straight, and he just likes to groom women. Okay? The younger, the better. Okay? The fact that he was dating Kai when she was 16, or was it Sarah? I think it might have been Kai. I'll have to double check my notes, okay? But the fact is, he's already admitted to dating underage women. There's proof of him looking up the legal age of consent in different states so that he could go over there and have sex with them, okay? The guy's a creep. All right, so anybody that sees this, please tell your friends, tell your family, tell anybody you know. Do not subscribe to his OnlyFans, okay? Because it's just going to end in disaster. I'm not for canceling anybody, this whole cancel culture, all right? But he is bitter, okay? Because even in one of his videos, he animated Blair White, which was a shitty rendition of Blair White, because Blair White is actually a very attractive woman, okay? So, stop the madness. Do not subscribe to him. Do not feed into his delusion that he is a decent human being or that he's worth anybody's attention. Okay. And it's funny, in one of his videos, he made a joke, or he tried to make a joke, talking about what's going on in the world today, and he mentioned the coronavirus. And he's like, coronavirus, still worse than Onision. You know, I'll go along with that. The coronavirus is a lot worse than, Jimmy Poo. But here's the thing, Greg, or Jimmy, whatever. Here's the thing, Onision. We're going to be able to cure the coronavirus. We can't cure you. We're going to be able to eradicate the coronavirus. We can't get rid of you. You just keep popping up. Like genital warts. You keep popping up. Not that I know. Just saying. Been watching a lot of House recently. Okay. So yeah, don't feed into his delusions. It just won't end well. Okay? Alright. Topic number 2 is something I've been thinking about because I've been watching a lot of Lauren Chen. If you haven't checked out her channel, definitely check it out. A lot of great content, very informative and entertaining. And this one is for my feminist followers, downplayers, whoever. I am not a fan of third wave feminism, and everybody knows it. Okay? They keep talking about equality of the sexes. Oh, we need gender equality, gender equality. Okay, well, you know what? I'm going to give it to you right now. Right now, I'm going to give it to you. Okay. My plan for gender equality. Okay. Number 1, equal pay, which there already is. Okay. Now, with that, if you want to make as much money as I do, okay, then you need to put in the same amount of work that I do. Okay. I work 14 hours a day, 7 days a week, for 30 days, and then I go home. Okay? So if you want to make the same amount of money I do, you need to work the same amount of hours. None of this part-time crap, none of this getting off early to go pick up Timmy from soccer practice. If you want to make the same amount of money, work the same amount of time I do. Okay? If I have a job in an office and I work 70 hours a week, yes, I'm going to have a big paycheck. And if you're going to bitch because you don't have that same paycheck, well, then you need to work 70 hours a week. Number 1. Number 2, let's do away with domestic violence laws. Okay? Domestic violence laws inherently favor women. Okay? Anytime that there is a call for a domestic dispute, it is generally the man that is questioned as the suspect. Okay? You might be asking, how do I know? Michael, how do you know this? How do you know? Well, because when I was younger, I did the police ride-along program, and we did get called on some domestic violence calls, and predominantly it was the male that was questioned as the suspect. Okay? Even though the man might have been, bleeding from the mouth, from the nose, from the ear, from the jugular, the carotid, whatever, it was generally the man that was questioned as the suspect. Okay? Even though, the man was leaving the house, and he's like, hey, officer, you need to talk to her, she's going crazy. The man is questioned as a suspect. Okay? So let's do away with domestic violence laws. Okay, they are highly in favor of women, which is not a good thing if you want equality. Okay. Number 3, okay, we're going to abolish the yes means yes laws. Okay, because if a woman is allowed, to, partake in alcoholic beverages, hook up with the guy, go home, have sex with him, and the next morning she's like, oh my God, what did I do? Oh my God, he raped me. He doesn't look as good, he raped me. Okay? Even though it was consensual. Okay? If we're going to allow that, then when a woman gets drunk and drives home and plows into a family of 4 and kills them, then we're going to have to let her off for that because she wasn't capable of making a decision. All right, which that never flies in a DUI stop. Okay, so if it flies in a DUI stop that she could make that decision to drive drunk, but she couldn't make the decision to have drunk sex, that don't make no sense. Okay, so yes means yes laws got to go. Even if you are drunk, you are making a conscious decision to have sex with somebody or to drive drunk. You can't have a double standard. Okay? Next, okay, we're going to enact mandatory 50-50 child custody and mandatory 50-50 possession of possessions in the home. Okay? So, let's say man and woman, they decide to get divorced. Okay? Now, I'm not in favor of the no-fault divorce, but we're just going to use it for an example. Okay, the woman says, I'm not happy, I want a divorce. Okay, no problem. We'll get we'll go through the divorce process, and you know what? We are going to have everything split right down the middle. Okay? Now, since custody is 50-50, there's no need for child support. Okay? Since the possessions are split 50-50, great. You can decide. Now, like me, I don't want to be an asshole. Excuse me. I tell, my future ex-wife, I say, what? You get the house. I can always find a house. I get an apartment or something. Okay? My possessions are mine. Your possessions are yours. Okay? Dishes, furniture, linen, everything else in the house is split right down the middle, 50-50. That way everybody wins. That's equality, my friends. Okay. Y'all have to excuse me. I just ate a yummy, yummy dinner. Okay. So, further equality of the sexes. All right. Whether you're male or female, when you sign that little card at the post office when you're 18 to vote, you are automatically registered for the draft. Whether you're male or female, that's just equality. Okay. Because in my opinion, it's female superiority when they don't have to register for the draft, but the men do. Okay? So that's enough said on that. Women have to sign up for the draft too. Okay? So you see how I'm doing it. Everything is equal. It's equal. Alright? That's a pretty big one for me because I hear about it all the time that, well, women are oppressed. No, they're not. They're not. This is not, the 1800s, and, honestly, I don't see women bitching or complaining when somebody breaks into their house and their husband jumps up to run interference so they can get someplace to hide, get out of the house, or call the police. You always hear about women that want the male to sleep near the door so that they can get in front of the intruder. Okay? This was not a problem back before, the 1900s, or the 1900s, okay, when you had to fight off wolves and bears. You were living out in the wood, in the country, and you had to fight off dangerous animals. You didn't hear about women's equality then. Because they didn't want to die. They wanted the man, the hunter, the protector, to protect them. Okay. So I think we're done with that one. Last one. I don't know if y'all remember, but about almost 19 years ago, there was an incident where some terrorists hijacked 4 planes. 2 were crashed into the World Trade Center. 1 was crashed into the Pentagon. Another crashed into a field in Pennsylvania that was meant for the White House. Okay? Thousands of people dead. I think it was something like 3,000, 3,500 people dead. Okay? Police, fire, EMTs, first responders were there. Some died doing their job to save people. Okay? The country of the United States banded together to fight the terrorists. Okay? We wanted justice for our dead. So we went to war with the Taliban. We fought a war with the Taliban. Thousands of Americans died in that war. Alright? You fast forward to the present, and now we got a bunch of morons yelling about, oh, Islamophobia. Where was the Islamophobia when they attacked our country and killed thousands of Americans, innocent Americans? You want to holler Islamophobia when Muslim migrants are destroying cities around the world, raping young children, gang raping them. But you want to holler Islamophobia. Why? I mean, did y'all turn sides? Did y'all become a bunch of pussy collaborators with the enemy? Now, I'm not saying that all Muslims are bad. Far from it. I know Muslims. I have served with Muslims. There are some that are very good people, very peaceful people. And I'm not telling anybody to go out and attack a Muslim. I'm not. Do not do that. But what I'm wondering with the American public is, where are your balls? Where's the outrage from this group of people that attacked our country, a surprise attack, killed thousands of people, and then countless more in aftermath attacks? People were outraged when Timothy McVeigh bombed the Edward Murrow building in Oklahoma City. Okay? They were outraged when the Muslims attacked the United States. Where's that outrage now? You want to protect these militant Muslims, but I think you've forgotten that they turned around and attacked us. They flew planes into the World Trade Center and the Pentagon. They were going to crash one into the White House. Where's your outrage? The audacity of a country to come and attack us. Okay? This hadn't happened since Pearl Harbor. And we were outraged then. We got into World War II because of it. But now everybody is just a pussy whip simp, mangina cuckboy that they've forgotten. I thought we said we wouldn't forget. These people attacked us, destroyed our financial institution, almost destroyed our military leadership. They were going to take out our country leadership. But now we're supposed to coddle them? Oh, it's going to be okay. We're not going to say anything about you because it might hurt your feelings. Way. They don't care about feelings. The only thing they care about is pushing their religious agenda on the West. I would like some of you yahoos that support Muslim migrants, these violent Muslim migrants, I want you yahoos to pick up a Quran. I want you to read it. I have. And I want you to see just how violent it is. Look into the history of Islam. Look into Muhammad. This man personally beheaded thousands of people by his own hands. Look in the history. Look at the Quran. Look at what's going on around the world today, and this is what you want to protect and defend? Why don't you defend the Americans that are still dying over there fighting that war? All right, why don't you defend the victims of those militant Muslims here? Now, like I said, not all Muslims are bad. I know some that are very good. But you got to take a look at the ones that are being the assholes and attacking people on the street, raping young girls, trying to force young girl marriage. They're trying to push Sharia law here, and that's not America. If you want them to have Sharia law, then you know what? You pack your damn bags, you go over to their country, and you can have it there. It's ridiculous. You have forgotten. And it's sad. I've not forgotten. And a lot of other people haven't forgotten. But this new age generation that wants to be, the white knight and the social justice warriors, they want to forget. And, we're going to hurt their feelings. Yeah, well, you know what? Let me tell you something there, okay? All right? The minuscule chance that they win and they get their Sharia law here, who do you think they're going to turn to first? They're going to turn to the gays, they're going to turn to the transgendered, and the non-binary, and the asexual, and the pansexual, and all you little pussies out there. They're going to turn to you. And then they're going to either throw you off buildings, they're going to behead you, and then they're going to turn to the Christians, and they're going to either force Christians to convert to Islam, or they're going to kill them. That is fact. You don't believe me? Get here on YouTube and look up Muslim attacks on gays and Christians. Christians are still being beheaded today in the Middle East because they're Christian. Gays and homosexuals, lesbians and trans, they're being thrown off buildings and killed in the name of Allah. So why don't you do a little research on what you're defending? And then why don't you realize where you live and where you come from? That's all I got for today. Thank you for joining me this far. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on all those notifications so you get notified when I do upload a new video. And like I said, share this video. Share it on Reddit, Facebook, Instagram, Discord. If you have to, email it to somebody. Send it in a text message. Share this video, okay? And also, hit that like button because it really helps me out, lets me know that you're watching, okay? And like I said, subscribe because that really helps me out. Right now, I am just under 30 subscribers, which is an amazing thing for me. I didn't think I'd have that many. So you know what? Why don't we try to get it up? I'm going to say 35. Let's try to get it up to 35 subscribers before the end of the month. I'll let you know how it goes, okay? Comment down below your opinions and your thoughts. I really want to hear them, okay? I read every comment and I try to respond to every comment, okay? But as I said before, I am Michael, your host. Thank you for joining me this far. Everybody stay safe, healthy, and happy. Avoid that coronavirus, and I'll see you in the next video.